Hello there, my name is Ben. I'll be your video guide through the tutorial for how to create a character on an Iron Realms text game RPG MUD. Here we are on the ironrealms.com website, and on the main page you can create a character just by clicking the Create a Character button. And here you're given several options for the various games that you can play. Aetolia is a dark themed game, somewhat like Undead and Vampires. Empyrean over here is a game with demons and ascension to becoming a god. Midkemia is a game based on Raymond Feist's Magician series. Listernia is a game of multiple planes. It's got a cosmic feel to it, and there's also an ascension aspect in that game to becoming a god. Achaea is the original Iron Realms game, and it is a high fantasy game with a very intense PvP combat type system. And then you've got Tears of Polaris. It's not out yet, but that's coming soon. We're going to click right here on Create a Character on Aetolia, and we will create our character. We can then select any of the games actually. We'll choose Aetolia. We'll create a character named Stratus. I'll put in my email address and a password, and we're ready to play. We click on Ready to Play, and here we go. We can pick a character, our male or female, pick a various races that we can go through. I'll pick a dwarf with constitution that will give me more hit points. Strength will give me attack abilities, and I'll click that I've read the terms of service and finish. Go through the welcome screen, and immediately we're brought into basically they've built a system for people to play the game right off their website. It has various settings and also a map, which you can see right here. You can actually move that map around or even close it if you don't want it open with the little X here. And then there's a help guide, which will basically act as a tutorial to get us introduced to the game. Here they're basically sending me some information about the game. It says, welcome to Aetolia Stratus. Here's the 17th day of Aeronos, year 336. That basically tells me the game's date. And it's basically telling me I could skip this tour of introducing myself to the game by typing graduate, or I can sit through the tour and learn about all the various aspects of the game. So we're going to walk through the tour to show new players and new visitors of Iron Realms how easy it is to get started in an Iron Realms game. So here it's telling me that I've opened my eyes and coming out of this blur of darkness that I should nod to acknowledge and let them know that I am ready to start playing the game. I can also type speed up, which I'm going to do only in the case of this introduction so that it'll speed it up so that we can move through quickly. So you guys will not have to spend a long time watching the tutorial and you can get right to playing the game. So it asked me to look, and I'm basically putting in the commands that I see in the big red, bold, and capitalized letters. It's asking me to say my name. So I said my name, and this person is not an actual player in the game that's talking to me. This is a automatically generated AI type character who is basically a non-player character that they built in order to help you get introduced to the game. So I typed Learn Survival from Svizel, which taught me the survival skill set, and now I have all these skills here, which you can see as you scroll by: bleeding, diagnosing my health, all sorts of other skills. AV Survival Fisticuffs. Oh, I didn't type that correctly, but I can click on it and it'll fill that in for me. And now it's telling me I should stand and head down. Right away you can see that I'm in a cramped tunnel right here, and it's giving me various things that I can learn about help commands like help tells, or tell Gantia that I understand. So I'm going to type in I understand so that I know that I can move on. And it says you've recovered equilibrium. That is something in the game that will become very important later on. It will give you information as to when you can execute your next command. Here it's telling me to look inside of my pack. So look in pack. And I can also click on these things and it'll actually do the commands for me. So I can click on the robe, get robe, wear robe, info here, kick the centipede. Being able to click on it's pretty nice. You don't have to type anything. I'll click on config prompt stats. It shows my health and mana right here, which will eventually be reflected over here in this toolbar here on the left. I can head out, and here we go. I'm going to go north and punch the guard and kick the guard, and I've killed the guard. Now they're telling me that I should go find Sfeasel, use the map to help me find him, so I'll click on map, which gives me a little bit of a map here, and go to the north, try west, and north. And I guess that was a good guess, because there we are, we found Sfeasel, and I'm going to follow Sfeasel, and we're going to go somewhere. So, it says we need to rest a little bit because I'm hurt from the fight, so I'm going to use the sleep command, which will basically help my character recover my health, my mana, endurance, and willpower. I have now completed sleeping, since we're speeding through the tutorial. It was a very quick nap. And here we are basically being introduced into a settlement in the game. They're telling us to keep our eyes on the ground and that we need to wander around and find a shop to be able to get some supplies. So we're going to attempt to do that. Oh, I'll take a look at my options for directions. I'm going to head to the southwest and head in, and it looks like I found where I need to go. I need to greet the barmaid, so I did that. And the barmaid is now talking to me and telling me that there's a ship here in town that will depart soon, and I can get on it if I complete this small quest, which is stealing a crate and bringing it back to the barmaid. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm going to look at the room. I can go out and northeast. I'm going to head down and to the north and head to the northeast, and here they are, the crates, which we are looking for. And in the Iron Realms games, they have these numbering systems, which you can use to look at various items. So if you say IH, which tells you what's in the room, you'll see there's multiple crates, and they want me to get a particular crate. So I'm going to get crate number 188784. So now they want me to head back. So I'm going to head back to where we were before and head in. And I brought the crate back to the barmaid. They said drop it, so I did it. And I'm just going a little bit faster than the system here. They threw me some money. Put my money in my pack. And we're on our way. We're going to head to a shop nearby, northeast. And let's see. We're going to try up here. It looks like we found the shop. We can click the wares thing to see what's here, get our gold, buy our health, and we can even take a sip of our health elixir. What we did was buy an item that will help us heal and rejuvenate our health in the game. And now we can sip the mana and rejuvenate our mana, put our gold back in our pack. I love how you can just click these things and just speed through the tutorial, and it makes it real easy. So now we're ready to travel to the docks, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I will look here. I'm just using L as an abbreviated way of looking. Southeast, down, north, and west. And I can greet the fisherwoman, who is ready to take me into the world. That was all it was, really. We had to give her 50 gold up. I'm going to have to get that money from my pack. Give the money to the fisherwoman, and the deal is done. That's exactly what it told me. We have completed the introductory tour, and now we get to pick a guild in the game. So if I select a guild, I can do that, or I can actually, in this game, select a house, which I can do by typing select Bouchard, B-O-U-C-H-A-R-D, and then I can choose a city. Select Bloodloch. Also, I can type help and learn about each of those places, but I decided to just jump right into it in order to speed through. And I have basically finished it. I can now do whatever I want in the world. I have entered the game. Look where I'm at. I'm at a rocky beach. I can type newbie. I'm new. Hello, everyone. And I can type hello to the people in my house. I can type HWHO to see who is also here. And that's the quick intro. We can type map, see where we're at. We're the little plus sign right here. And we can use the portals command to bring us to a portals where we can then travel all over the world very quickly. This is a little tool that they built for new players. And also there's a help file by typing help that will give us all sorts of useful information. So that's basically it. You're involved in the game now. You can start interacting with people on the various channels in the game using HT to talk to your house, CT to talk to your city. And now you can even see that there's players in the house that are interacting with me. I'll tell them I'm new. Any advice? And let them know that I'm new to the game, and hopefully they will offer me some useful advice. Usually that is the case. And of course it's telling me that I've not registered yet. Registering is a perfect way to make sure that your account is saved and that your character is not deleted and that you can recover it. They have obviously got me confused with somebody else. This is my first moment on my journey. So that's it. And here they're actually telling me some other things, like I can type see help and see help novices. And that's the basic intro. They obviously realized that they had me confused with somebody else. So that's the basic intro. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to helping you guys in the future with tutorials on coding, getting involved in using the settings that we can use in this program, and getting you up to speed with the various other features of the Iron Realms games. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to submit any questions or comments that you have.